It's bear time.
It is indeed bear time. It's burn breakfast.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
How are you?
Here, what's his name again? Hank.
Hank.
Hey,
Yes,
Mhm.
Hank.
We've got Hank just
we got Hank Hill in the
Just-
woods.
lazing in the
Good.
kitchen. You know, I mean,
I have my bears and bear accessories.
It's also the animation that plays whenever you sleep for the night.
Oh yes, we do have the new thing.
Yes, there is a new redeem.
Oh, let me check that out.
I wish the head pet had like a violent, like a punchline. It's like,
Like sound effects to go with
that
it.
would be funny one time.
Yes, exactly.
So the head pats and the boops are in the same queue, right?
No, they can happen at the same time.
Okay.
I mean,
If you can
Why not?
somehow get that to lined up, because the boop only lasts 1.8 seconds and the headbut's only 2.5 seconds. So if you could somehow get those lined up, sure, they'd happen at the same time.
I don't know. Who wants to boop at the same time that I head pat?
Would it have to be like two people issued both commands at once?
No, I think that you could have one person try to do both.
I just saw
I
it.
mean, you'd have to do the head pat first since it lasts longer.
Yeah, let's see if
Oh,
Dracon's
wow.
trying to go for both of them.
I see.
See what happens.
Rick is made of jello, apparently.
Yeah, Rick's got mode 7 scaling happening.
He's,
See, Dracon
Okay,
did them
head
at the
pats
same
is
time and they didn't
Jell-O.
even overlap.
So,
So-
head pat is jello and boop is brick wall.
he's like, why are you jello when we pat you?
Okay, so that's already filled.
Rick's got that T1000 thing going. He can be.
Turn into liquid metal.
Dun, 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 dun.
Shit, do we have a cast list? Whatever.
I think we did at one point.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
Like a cast list for the game?
Yeah, we do
you were
that.
doing voices.
We do that for like expansive,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Okay,
yeah.
well, a lot of them were Stoker, and Stoker's not here.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think
you-
of the characters we have left is like the Furies, and then Barbara.
Well, we actually talked to the Furies briefly last time.
I'm saying the characters that are still gonna come up in the rest of the game because it's like I don't think we're talking to the bus driver again. I don't think we're talking
Well, that's
to.
no. You definitely talk to Oliver again, because you have to. There are multiple quests towards the end of the game that involve him.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I could tell you another thing, but it's spoilers, I guess.
Oh, thank you, Gabe Fox, for the Prime Gaming subscription.
Thank you, Gabe.
Oh, thanks so much.
Remember, Chad, if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch subscription every month to use on any streamer you want. Absolutely any of them whatsoever. It doesn't matter which one you use it on. Just use it.
Any
Don't let
streamer I
money-
want, Miller?
Don't let the money sit in Bezos' wallet. Literally take the money out of his mouth.
Out of his mouth?
Out of his mouth, out
Is
of
he-
his
is he-
pockets.
Is he eating the money?
I mean, what else do you do when you're that rich besides just straight up eat money?
Does he have, like, a-
Stoker?
Sorry,
Stoker
what?
says he'll be here momentarily.
So it's just so Bezos just like it's like the fancy waiter brings him like the plate with the lid on. He pulls off. It's like a cooked roll of bills, and he's just like,
No.
ah.
He brings him a humidor, and it has a bunch of cigars in it, but instead of being tobacco leaves, it's just straight up rolled dollar bills. And he's
Oh,
It's exactly like that one bit with Krusty. Where he lets a $100 bill on fire. Action Comics #1, and pearl necklace to light a cigar.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Remember?
It's one of those things that I think it was Bill Gates was talking about. He's just like, you just have so much money at a point that it's like literally nothing you could do could spend all of your money. There is no way for you to take enough actions, no matter how egregiously expensive they are. You cannot do enough things to spend that amount of money, which is why he did the Bill and Melinda Gates thing. He's like, I'm going to let hundreds of people spend my money. Maybe they can get through it.
Yeah. God. Yeah, it's water.
And then he divorced his wife, and it's like maybe my wife can spend all the money.
Oh, she'll have plenty of it.
Man. I almost said, I wish I was Bill Gates' ex-wife.
I mean,
Yeah.
This game is cute.
it is.
I like it. I'm having horrible, useless ideas for redeems. Just things you could add on, but they're just not productive at all. They're not productive at all, and they'd probably be too much work.
Do redeems have to be productive?
Well, I mean, okay, what I mean is like they wouldn't add anything to that all. They couldn't get padded. They wouldn't add anything to the experience. They'd probably be more trouble than they're worth. Like, you know, having the glove like poke Rick in the eye, or pull his ears, or
Well, why don't I don't know if it's possible, but could you have like a redeem have a certain % chance of doing something? Like the boop could 1 out of 100 times accidentally miss and hit him in the eye.
Or corn.
Oh, Artsy Foxo, who says, heck yeah, Bear and Breakfast. I've been wondering about this one. It's been pretty good so far. We're pretty good ways through the game. I think we're up to the...
What would you say? Like 3/4?
Yeah.
Like, not necessarily in terms of time, but in terms of like content.
Yeah. Which that's the more upsetting thing.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't know. I mean, I do hope they add more content. I really think the game would.
See, here's the
behoove
thing.
them.
I don't think it needs more content. I think they just need to take all of these like fetch quests that they have near the end of the game and better sparse them out as you're doing the different resorts.
I mean, I don't disagree with that at all. I think that's definitely true. But like the in-game fetch quest brings up so many other things that they could do with the story.
Is it early access? Like, is it still in development, or
No.
No.
I mean, still in development. Probably still is going to have patches and long-term support and stuff. But is this the game? Yes.
Okay.
This is the game, yes.
Gotcha. So as I frequently say, how's everybody doing in the chat tonight?
You chat today?
How's everyone doing on this? I guess if you're American only, but how's everyone doing on this 3-day weekend?
I'm looking
remember.
forward to
And like,
And
it's a
looking
3-day
forward.
weekend?
yeah, Labor Day is
Labor
on
Day.
Monday. Oh, look at GC.
I
Not
managed
even
to
American.
book it off. I said the excuse Labor Day, and they
I'm surprised you don't remember it, Rick. I would think with how much your head is crammed full of Homestar Runner stuff, you just know, oh, today Day is a Labor Day.
Yeah, I only know that the
Right.
day of.
God, I love Homestar Runner.
Yeah, I don't have a bathroom yet. Wait, I think I just got it.
I've been trying. When I was getting groceries, I went on a lark, and I went on a lark. I got Dreamworld Coke.
Ah,
did get
I
it.
tried that about 2 weeks ago.
What are your thoughts?
I immediately could tell it tasted like mango, and that it had some like citrusy flavor to it.
Okay, so the way. Sorry, go on. Give me some fire.
No, that's pretty much it. It tasted like mango with a slight citrus Coke.
My impression of this stuff is, if you were abducted by aliens and they'd never been to Earth other than to abduct you, and they were like, tell us of this mango soda that you humans crave so much, and you try to describe them without any context, and they're like, oh, let's replicate it for you, and they synthesize it out of entirely local materials. That's what Dreamworld Coke would taste like.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's like. But that said, I appreciate the sheer the sheer artificialness of it.
Have you tried all of the, since Coke has come out with that they want to make all these weird flavors? Have you tried any of the other ones?
I tried Starlight. I thought it
Which
tasted.
is
Go ahead.
right. No, please.
I thought it tasted like it had it was the gustatory equivalent of watching like the old '90s Sailor Moon, like the transformation scene. That's yeah.
Interesting.
What other Coke varieties have I tried?
Well, there was the online only bite.
I never tried that.
I never got to try that one either. But then there was also the. Do you know who Marshmallow is?
Do I know who Marshmallow is?
Yeah, they're a DJ.
No, I'm not
Okay.
cool.
Well, you don't have to be cool.
I'm pretty sure
But-
only uncool people know who Marshmallow is, so.
I don't
Okay.
know. I like some of the things he's collabed on, but okay.
Wow, apparently I can-
Anyway,
go on. Sorry.
they did a flavor with him, and it was like watermelon something flavored Coke.
It wasn't marshmallow flavored?
No, people assumed since the can was white and it said marshmallow on it that it would be marshmallow flavored Coke, but alas, it is not. I would still like to try it though.
Apparently, you can get it online on eBay for stupid expensive prices, like
Yes, you
$35 for
can.
2 cans.
I just regret not buying it the one day I happened to be running in for work and not getting it.
You know, back in the day, the Coke Museum, which I believe is in Atlanta, used to be in Vegas. And when I went to Vegas when I turned 21 with Dad, one of our stops was the Coke Museum, and there was a room. There was a room. This is when I was, at that age, I could guzzle a lot more caffeine and be okay. These days, I need to kind of watch it. But back then, I could just like, in those days, I could drink like a triple Rockstar and be all right because I was just Mr. Buzzy high metabolism. Anyway, so we went to the Coke Museum, and there was this one amazing room which felt like some kind of Willy Wonka shit, where where they had all the different drinks that at the time Coke was producing around the world, or I guess had licensed or bought or whatever, all in one gigantic long row of soda fountains. And they had little tiny cups, and I tried samples of probably about 20 of them, and I'm just gonna say there was a couple of good ones and some real weird ones. Like there was like a German chocolate orange Coke, which was just I don't know. There was like a lychee soda that it wasn't really Coke. It was just lychee soda. And then there was like a Chinese pear soda. And yeah. And then there were like unidentifiable citrus things. I really missed that place. It was kind of awesome.
Huh.
Yeah. They also had this like synchronized array of Coke bottles that formed this like fountain that moved in patterns and stuff with jets of Coke flying out of one into the other. It was great. It was incredibly gaudy, but it was great.
That sounds like an incredibly sticky situation.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to touch the it's not interactive. You don't want to touch the Coke fountain. Or maybe you do, I don't know. I'm sure there are plenty of kids who want to just stick their mouth right in the middle of one of those like streams. But it was so awesome. If I ever find myself down in Atlanta, I'm gonna go check it out again, see if the new one's as good as the old one. Did I kill the conversation?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Like I mentioned earlier, Byte is online only. Like you can only buy it through the Coca-Cola Creation store, and it's been sold out for forever. But supposedly it tastes like pixels.
Like pixels, huh?
Well, just like Dream World tastes like dreams, and Starlight tastes like whatever.
I imagine Pixels tasting a lot like Pop Rocks.
I don't know. You know what? I bet you I could find a review of it somewhere.
You know, if I actually had to liken Starlight to a real flavor, I'd say like cotton candy, sort of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what everybody I think pretty much agreed on. Although I did get like almost a little bit of a graham crackeriness from it.
That's fair.
And there's supposed to be like a very, very slight cooling sensation, like on the back end.
I wonder what kind of like weird ass synthetic chemicals they're coming up with in the secret Coke labs to make these flavors. You know, like were these flavors that were ever found in any form in nature, or are they just like whole cloth organic chemicals? You know, I can't help but wonder. You know, you know, is it like tributyl-hexaflexane or some shit? And you know, it just happens to like stimulate the human taste buds.
I don't know.
And it's not poisonous, not detectably poisonous. Anyway,
I'm not usually as critical about stuff like that because in my mind, literally anything that we can make is natural,
yeah,
right? Even if it has a very complex name that you can't pronounce easily, it's still made from stuff that is from the earth through physical processes that exist in the world.
Exactly.
It's
People
just
say
like-
it's chemically. I mean, but everything is a chemical. What
Yeah.
are you
Well,
talking about?
when people say chemical, what they usually mean is like inorganic.
What they
or
mean is it's
synthetic.
not derived in one step from a
Yeah.
thing that grows out of the ground, which is just
Right.
like,
Yeah.
okay, neither is wheat, right? How many steps?
Yeah.
You know how many steps it takes to get from wheat to bread?
Right.
I don't know.
You gotta
A
harvest
lot.
wheat. You gotta shuck it. You gotta what is the word for it? You have to get the husks off the stalks.
You have to hull
and
it.
you have to get the Then you have to hull it.
Yeah.
Then you have to filter it.
Right. And then grind it.
Then you have to no, you can't grind
No.
it yet because if you
Oh,
grind
no,
it there,
no.
you get whole wheat.
Right.
And then you need exactly the endosperm, which means you need to bleach it. And then once you have only the endosperm, then you can mill it, and then you have flour, and then you have to take that flour and add yeast to it and water and allow it to rise. And then after it rises, you put it in a really hot oven, and then after it's in the oven, then it bakes into bread. And it's like we're like 12 steps in
Yeah. That's too
from
many.
wheat that grew out of the ground, and yet nobody is just like, oh, wet soup, wheat
It's
is
a
super
natural,
chemically
yeah.
whatever. Or what's the one that somebody else said? They're just like, would you ever feed your kids something called like albocarbodextrin? And they're just like, I would never feed my child something called that. And it's just like, cool, that's apples. That's the chemical name for an apple is or the sugar in apple is albocarbodextrin or something like that. It's completely natural, but it just has a complex name.
Because we named it that.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's what people are afraid of is the long names. They're not afraid of the actual chemicals because they don't understand them.
Yeah. Even water sounds menacing if you call it like dihydrogen monoxide.
That is exactly what I was about to say. The old school joke that people would make, like all of these side effects if you drink dihydrogen monoxide.
It may be in your body right now.
Excessive urination. Death. But yeah,
God.
you can't drink too much water.
It's hydrating me. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, as usual, things are more complicated than a black and white answer. And people don't like that.
That's on American talk there. No. Good times. Sorry, apparently I'm very sassy tonight.
Hey, we'll take it.
I just see Ray in chat constantly poking Rick in different ways.
Oh, they doubled it! Look at that! Somebody doubled it! It was Ray.
The Ray who's not in here currently?
That's right. Ray is slacking. Can you believe that?
I mean, sure. Well, I could.
Can't believe it. Ray's just, Ray doesn't believe in the company philosophy here. I mean...
There's a company philosophy?
I don't know what to say. Ray.
Oh.
Don't know what to say.
Oh, just tell me he's sauce. You know that. It's always been that. I hear you snickering.
Ray's brushing his teeth with crest. Yeah, that's, yeah.
What, are you about to say you've never brushed your teeth in the last year or something?
I've never brushed my teeth ever. Ugh. I don't believe in it. Just like, some people don't wash their hair. I don't brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do brush my teeth. I actually brush my teeth fairly often.
Friend Stimpy vibes there.
I like having that all natural mouth feeling.
God, anybody remember that Friend Stimpy episode with the teeth? I said, oh, that was some teeth nightmare episodes there.
I haven't watched that in a good long time.
Did you say all natural mouth feel? That's very funny because that's the very opposite of what's true.
Great back, by the way.
Can you just imagine for a minute just how utterly ripe the Stone Age must have been? Just how incredible the stink. Can you just? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, probably all the way up until about like the 19th century to some degree. I mean, when was toothpaste and deodorant invented? And
Well, invented or widely used?
oh, widely used. Probably into the last century, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Probably at least after the Civil War.
I'm sure it's another thing with like snake oil salesmen trying to sell a product that eventually turns into some kind of semi-medicinal thing. Like Coke.
Given that the ancient Roman mouthwash,
Oh, did
they
they?
wouldn't. Yes.
No. Oh, that's neat.
I mean,
Now,
They also have
given
toilet paper, kind of.
didn't they use urine for a
Yes.
mouthwash?
they use
Mm.
urine that's been stale, so it turns into ammonia, and that's the mouthwash that they use. But in order to actually make it taste good afterwards, they usually eat mint.
God.
I'm surprised I actually remember that.
I've been learning Latin alongside Spanish and Duolingo. It's not really a useful thing to know.
Well, it is a dead language, yes.
Yeah, it's not like I can go to Rome and start talking Latin to anybody.
It's amazing
But-
how useful Latin has come in handy, though.
Yeah. You know, it's still used in I mean in like legal stuff. I guess there's all, you know, there are plenty of debate, you know, related arguments, fallacies that are in Latin.
Ad hominem.
Ad hominem. Yeah.
Do 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 do
Ad hominem.
do 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 do
Ad hominem.
do 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 do.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
All right, I'm back.
Are you
Guys seem to be stuck at this.
Ray, are you making fun of me?
He's untouched. Of course, he's making fun of
Ray,
you.
Ray says, I appreciate that the boot pan is the right hand and the head pad is the left hand. I was like, I didn't even know this.
Yeah, I swapped the hands when we made the icon there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm learning Latin. Latin's neat. It actually helps with learning Spanish a little bit.
Well,
That would make sense.
I mean, there's a reason for that.
Ray says, it's so small, as he gives Mouse Rick head pats.
Nice. I love the way Mouthwash has his little hands. I'm like, I wish. God.
He says, how can Rick play when he's getting so many head pats?
Multitasking.
Exactly.
Multipats.
Multipads.
Multipass.
Lilo Dallas multipads.
Oh, by the way, I did look up some reviews on the Coca-Cola Bite.
Mhm.
V- some vague berry flavor and very sweet.
Hmm. You know, I'd be vague tempted to try it if the eBay asking price wasn't quite that high.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I remember reading in like, God, it must have been like the late 2000s or thereabouts, on some blog about some of the overseas. I don't think they're still around, but some of the early overseas Pepsi flavors. Like there was one, like in Japan, there were
Yep,
two called.
Japan's got some crazy ones.
Yeah, there was Pepsi Fire and Pepsi Ice. Pepsi Fire was apparently like cinnamon Pepsi, and Pepsi Ice was mint Pepsi. I think eventually Coke did like a holiday Coke that was sort of like cinnamon Coke, and that was pretty good.
All right, where is that article I read?
I've also seen Mango Pepsi, like Amazon, but it's like $12 for like a 6-pack, and it's just like, no, I like it. I don't like it that much.
Here we go. It's from
Mhm.
2015, but 10 bizarre Pepsi sodas you can only buy in Japan. Let's see, Pepsi White,
Pepsi what?
which is supposed to be a yogurt flavored cola.
Mhm.
Oh
could
wait,
get-
no, I'm sorry. It's a citrusy white cola that is different from the original Pepsi White released in 2008, which was a yogurt flavored.
Hmm. Well, if we're gonna talk about this, we also need to talk about the weird Doritos flavors from all over the world. Like, let's see what we got here: coconut curry Doritos, tuna mayonnaise Doritos. Most of these are Japanese.
No kidding.
Sausage. Cheese and almond. That actually sounds fantastic. Fried chicken Doritos. Also, I can get behind that. Fondue Doritos sounds amazing. Anything with the fish involved, like salmon roe and mayonnaise, no. A Doritos flavor known as Pizza La, which I guess is just pizza somewhere. Savory butter. Winter crab Doritos. They really like seafood snacks over there. My dad likes those too.
I heard that as pizza la. La against pizza.
Yeah, pizza. Well, I am
Like Shangri-La. It is the
I guess. This one amuses me. Yuzu flavored. Well, yuzu is some sort of like citrus, like a lemony kind of thing.
correct.
Yeah. Fresh basil and smoked fresh Italian ham Doritos. What else we got here? Winter cheese as opposed to summer cheese.
As opposed to head cheese.
Olive flavored Doritos. That's in France. Apparently, outside of America, Cool Ranch is known as Cool American. And in India, they have yogurt and mint Doritos. Oh no, wait, no, I'm sorry.
Ew.
That's not India. That's Turkey. That's Turkish. And in India, they have tandoori Doritos, which sounds great. Anyway, that concludes our tour.
All right. Well, if we're listing things,
Please.
so I mentioned white Pepsi, Pepsi Pink, a strawberry milk flavor specifically, not just strawberry.
Hmm.
Ice cucumber, very self-explanatory.
Ah.
Oh, GC, we're about to actually have some dialogue.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, here I go.
Excuse us a moment.
How's the premium property progressing?
It's done.
Congratulations once again for fulfilling every hard-working person's dream. Making a microscopic dent on the wealth you need to accumulate over your considerable lifetime. Just to ensure basic survival. Different locations can support different exclusive amenities. Due to the rising cost of the industry, our guests will have expectations for such luxury comforts. And definitely not because of brazenly inflated advertising we are now legally obligated to disclose. Remember, if you're looking to expand your little enterprise in a real estate empire, be on the lookout for a pectoral fin of profit. Dialogue.
Also increasing band. There are all cabins in Winterberry who are a gold new trinket that can help tell the temperature. Yes.
Yeah.
Envoy.
Yeah, this is pretty much how the game works, doesn't it? We do all the work, and then when all the work's over, we go into Dialogue City.
Thermostat. Now we have the thermostat.
Aerothermostat.
We have here. Level 2. The heater.
And he applies for a job.
Do not have level 4 stuff yet, but I will keep it in mind.
Yeah, he did. Wow.
What does that person do?
We don't speak of it.
Now you're cranky. What?
Huh?
The person sitting in the seat's getting cranky all of a sudden. Just happy a few seconds ago, though.
They're fickle.
Anyway,
Yes.
Ghost Pepsi.
Ghost Pepsi.
Right, he's
Apparently
only
they
doing
had
4.5. How come? Details. Eat cold. Why is it cold? You keep both boilers running?
Yeah, so
Awesome. Go ahead, sir.
apparently Ghost Pepsi came in 14 different flavors that were mystery flavors, so you had to guess what they were. Red bean Pepsi, salty watermelon Pepsi, baobab, which is like a tree in Africa that's like Rafiki's tree from Lion King, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was what it tasted like other than a cola with a liberating and refreshing flavor. That's all they said in the advertisement. Blue Hawaii tasted like pineapple and lemon. Hyper caffeinated Pepsi Strong. Not a different flavor, just really caffeinated.
Yeah.
And Caribbean Gold. Using the white sapote, a sweet fruit native to central Mexico.
Why would they give you the hyper caffeinated one as like a random thing? Like, it feels like there are definitely people who want that and people who don't want that, and those are clearly defined lines.
Yeah. That, you know, Doritos did a mystery flavor at one point. It was called like X or like X. It was like X plus a number or something like that. And
Huh.
it tasted. It was in like a black bag, and it tasted sort of like cheeseburger.
I mean, I know that Lay's does like that flavor competition like once every year or so,
Yeah.
where they like have people suggest flavors and then they pick the best one.
With contests like that, I wish they took like one really bad suggestion and then made that into a soda flavor. Just because, you know. Chicken soup flavored Coke or something like that, you know. It's got half the sodium you need in a day.
Ray says, in order to get them at the same time, I had to open 2 windows.
That's amazing. Well
That's
done.
going above and beyond right there.
That's
I'm okay if you can do 2 at the same time. If it is like a thing you have to put effort into, by all means.
roast rats. God, I wonder if there's a way to break it.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
That would be another thing I would do to just troll people. Have like some specific combination accidentally, quote unquote, turn west into like missing number west. You know, just a massive glitch. Then I just like mess with the audience, be like,
Would it be like missing no like messed up bits, or would it be like Cronenberg like fleshy lump, this mangled
Okay.
limb thing?
I mean, maybe for Halloween. I was thinking more just like glitched up code with like misplaced, like you took bits of all the different wests and like sort of like hacked them together with ones and zeros and shit, and you know like random. But I will say the Cronenberg option is it's an option. God. But no, I would do that, and then
I
like
don't know.
when
Is the because I guess with the poof cloud, it's supposed to be like a magical thing, magical transformation. It's not like Odo or something where it's like some biological process. I don't know.
I don't
Wait, so-
remember if they're still. Go ahead. Go ahead.
it says Chimera West.
Chimera.
Yes, Ray. So there is a queue for boops and there is a queue for head pats. So, you know, if 2 people get boops at the same time, or if 2 people get head pats at the same time, one will queue in front of the other. But those 2 queues don't like look at each other. So I guess the one thing you could do is you could just like do head pat like 4 times and then do boop like 4 times, and then you'll probably be able to get them to overlap in some way. I don't know. I'm not trying to figure out like how my own thing breaks. Which I mean is like 75% of the job.
Mm.
Oh yeah, now you have to do the fun part of walking over to Turkey Guy's shop continuously to get new ingredients. Because for some reason, they don't let you just like buy ingredients at the kitchen. Which seems like a QOL thing that most games would have.
UOL.
Quality of life.
Yeah.
It refers to things that just take out the things that have to happen in life for things to make sense, you could just like get rid of them. Like, for example, what if you didn't have to go to the grocery store to get groceries? What if you just like thought up a grocery list in your mind and then you had your groceries in your hand? Like, what if you just did that? You know, if you're in a video game, you can just do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I found a list of every single Lay's Do Us a Flavor contest.
No idea what that guy in the chair is doing.
Apparently, it started in 2014, which, oh my god, that's been a long
Can
time.
he like not get out or something?
I have no idea.
Looks like he's trying to watch
Is he
television.
too cold?
Couldn't be. The heater's running. I mean, I can't tell exactly what the temperature in here is supposed to be. It only tells me the outdoor temperature with my...
Yeah. Well, if you look at your rooms,
All
It should tell
all the
you-
reviews said it was too cold. Okay, let me... Hey,
I mean, when I was playing, I did have some bugs with the game where
Does heat
doors
15C?
became unusable for some reason.
yeah, 15C seems pretty low.
the lounge isn't
you-
affected by heat.
No, but I suspect they're still upset about the heat of the bedroom that they're attached to.
Oh, how am I supposed to fix that?
A
Well,
lounge
what is
should
your
be the
heater
same-
running at? Does your heater have fuel in it?
The lounge should have the same heat as the bedrooms in the same building, though.
It has 92 fuel in there.
Yeah, but the amenities
Everybody's
rooms
miserable.
don't. Ray says redeemed butt pat Rick at 1,000 points. Miller, we need you to get on this butt patented technology.
Only because butts.
Butts.
Some of the lap.
I mean, what? You have the reliable heater, so it shouldn't be that bad. It's a level 2 one. Should at least be getting you up to like 40, 50 C. Wait, no, not that much. Frick. I was thinking 40 to 50 Fahrenheit.
Do I need a second one? Because it says reliable heater, 15 degrees C.
I don't know if a second one helps you. Like, I don't... Well... I don't know, I'm trying to remember. I think it might. I think you might need a second one.
But nobody actually knows.
No, because it's not a well-explained game mechanic.
I'm not entirely sure myself. I figure you could just find out what they don't like and give them what they want.
I wish it were always that easy.
Yeah, while it is bad to keep guests cold at any property, they cannot be too warm. You can just keep shoving in more heaters. It can never get too hot.
Oh, now everybody's getting cranky.
The rest of my fuel in here.
Now, okay.
Now it says
Happy?
30 C.
Okay, so yeah, it is better. It's not great.
Room is not comfortable. The entire place feels cheap.
That resort is kind of cheap.
Oh, it's because your overall prestige level. Is your overall prestige negative? To the left of your map. Shows.
They want comfort 24, but anyway. Age level 1. I put level 2 beds in here because I had them left over.
I'm curious to see if if there's a multiplayer hotel management game on Steam.
This person's status is perfect for 24C. Okay, so apparently I do need 2 heat. Take that.
That's weird. I never put 2 heaters in a hotel.
You might have gotten the level 3 heaters before you did this part of the promotion thing.
Money for just. Genesis is per character.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
again.
Hold on 1 second. Just had to. Well, if it isn't our gracious host, that's the voice, right?
I've been meaning to ask. How did you end up here?
Well, like most of our kind here, we often lived in the shadows of humans. Those of us they had a use for. I was lucky to be large enough that even your kind would have second thoughts about finding that last snack before bed on the ski grounds. That, and of course, my coat being thick enough to survive outside. Others that were brought along were not as fortunate.
There's always a fire running in your home, though.
And I'm quite certain it will stay that way until the day I lay down for my last nap. It got dark. You can grow a thick skin in a warm coat, but no one deserves to sleep out in the cold all their life.
I only need 5 seconds outside to agree to that.
However, when the humans had a reason for celebration, their warmth was extended to all. I remember how we all gathered around the television and watched other humans tell them stories. Like a magical bonfire, keeping us all entranced.
Bill does that too. He makes us watch them with him. He keeps watching after we all doze off, and he's still there the next day.
Stories are sometimes all we have when reality doesn't suit us very well. Oh no, it's getting real. There's a big ruined building in High Lake. You might have passed it on your way here. An old radio and broadcast station. That's where the stories used to come from.
How did a house tell stories?
I'm no expert, but it might have had something to do with the giant radio dish on top of it.
Are you kidding? Some houses have lots of stories.
You might be able to. You might.
Stokely.
You
Hello.
might be able to. You might be able to give your guests
Very
another
bad.
chance at those stories. If you give the broadcast station the same treatment you gave this ski resort.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Stoker. You should give Rick a head pat.
I should. Remind me how to do that again?
Channel
Channel
redeem
points.
points.
No, 6, level 4 bedroom.
Is that like exclamation mark redeem?
No.
No.
How do
so
I
ben-
twitch?
So beneath the chat box, there's a little symbol with a number of points that you have for.
Oh.
You gain those by watching the channel over time.
Oh. Wow, I've got a lot of these. Alright, I'm gonna give you a head pat, Rick.
Aw.
If you're really fast on the draw, like Ray over there, you can do it at the same time and give Rick a simultaneous nose whipping and head pat.
I just saw how hardcore that head pat was. It's like boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom.
I suggested that it have like Street Fighter fight, and it's just like
Oh, Jake, Roo can. I didn't put the Roo in there, so you know, yeah, okay.
affection combo.
No more people stay in the ski resort until. Also, repair the broadcast station, I meant. Travel crossing.
What were the old morphs? There was raccoon, bunny, mouse, Hergen Smergen.
Oh, I love the Hergen Smergen. That was my favorite.
Cougar.
Yes, Googer.
Oh no.
I'm not the one who brought it up. Anytime that happens,
Stoker's like, I have an alibi!
I'm gonna be like, you can't prove anything.
Dapper new
Even my phone
overcoat.
agrees.
Okay, so 2.
Oh no. The line in the sand has been drawn. The hammer war has begun.
It's the beginning of the end of the beginning.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
And how do you feel?
There's a great banjo cover of that one out there.
That's a sentence you don't hear people say super often.
And it's raining hard outside here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's been almost non-stop rain here the last few days, and it's supposed to be the next week.
Yeah, we've got a lot of rain lately too. Which is funny
Sure.
considering how little rain we had just before all this started.
Exactly.
When does hurricane season start down there?
I mean,
About
it's
now.
already kind of started.
Well, best of luck.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Thank you, Jonas.
It's fine. You know, we got like a bunch of volcanoes up here. You know, they'll do to like explode and just like cover us all in lava. So you know, coin toss.
Yeah, but imagine the exfoliation.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely they're going to cover you all in lava. More likely, they'll cover you all in ash.
See?
Yeah.
Always look on the
Lovely.
bright side.
Fine, Rick. Take away all my fun. See how it is.
Always look on the bright
Firework Fox
side.
here. This game is called Bear and Breakfast. It is a game where you play as a bear named Tank, and you're trying to set up these different resort hotels in order to bring people back to the valley after some sort of mysterious bad thing happened that made all the people go away.
Has that not been made clear at this point in Rick's
Well,
playthrough
I
yet?
mean,
It gets made clear in the last area.
I believe we just may have a new audience member at this point.
Welcome then.
Don't you just love when somebody's like, Rick Griffin streams too? Wow, I can't believe I'm in his presence. It's just like, it's just like
Yeah,
bless.
he's been streaming for like the last how many years?
2.5 years.
I
2.5
mean,
years.
listen.
Has
It
really
Bless.
wasn't
been that
until
long?
last year that I realized that
That you were a guest on the stream. Yeah, I know it's crazy.
yeah, it wasn't until last year that I realized I existed.
Okay.
So I was like,
We
wait,
should
this isn't a
revisit
fever
Overcooked
dream?
at some point.
It wasn't like 2 years ago when I realized, oh, geez, I can sit here next to him himself.
I was today years old when I learned that sex makes babies.
What?
Only up in like 2 years.
Joker, you didn't know?
Oh no, GC.
Anyway, I'm not going down that road.
Been here before, but I haven't been here regularly. I love your comment, by the way. Well, thank you very much, Firework Fox, dear, for the nice words towards Rick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the comic is getting real good right now. It's getting spicy.
It's getting really
Are you
good.
saying that? Are you saying that because you think Kitsune and Udoan look hot wrestling? Because I can sympathize with that.
I'm sorry, do you want to take that again?
What?
Look, I'm just looking at them two fighting like it's
Kitsune and
WWE.
you don't?
You
Not
don't.
whatever you said. Kitsune and you don't.
I say Udoan, okay? I also say Bino.
Ah, I see. You're one of those people.
I'm one of those
Yeah.
people.
Kitsune is how it's pronounced,
In
right?
Japanese,
I used to pronounce it Kitsune.
Would it be Kitsune?
Yes.
Right.
Wouldn't it be your face?
Alright, fuck.
And I thought
would it
that the
be
other
Kitsune
character whose
based?
name I'm not going to say now had an A in it.
It does. It does have an A in it. I mean, I know the joke. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. Like, I get that, but I still say you don't. And you know who can stop me? Nobody can.
Nobody.
You want to try to stop me? You co-ant.
You've gone too far. I'm calling the language police.
Listen, you calling the language police
Stoker.
is like an arsonist calling the fire department. Anyway, yes, Miller.
Do you want to go get some Tex-Mex later, or maybe just get some Mexican food?
Let's go and
You know it. Let's go in to get some Mexicoan.
is guacamole a Mexican?
Oh, why are we doing this?
What? Doing what?
Torturing
Pain.
before poor game Ace.
How about some barbecue?
Oh,
How about
no.
how about a nice corn tortilla?
Tortilla? Con
Oh
queso?
my God.
What
This is going over my head.
You want a
Conquiso?
quesadilla?
Conquiso.
Quesadilla?
Conquiso, like the conquistadors used to. Anyway,
Coconut? I don't know.
A Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken,
I've
and a Pizza
definitely,
Hut.
at the time I was working at a Mexican restaurant, I definitely heard some people pronounce it queso more than once.
Oh.
Chile
Well, I mean,
con carne.
I've talked about some of the movie theater pronunciations I heard.
I don't hold it against them.
I don't, but it's also still really funny. Like, my favorite is still the people who just gave up on the pronunciation of poltergeist and called it Portuguese.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Portuguese. I mean, I heard a lot. I mostly heard poltergeist. I sometimes heard, like, postergeist or postergeese.
Yes, the famous movie Portuguese.
Yeah, it's like they call the psychic in, and she's like, "There's a Portuguese in your house."
Amazing.
And they're like, ma'am, I'm
Yeah, he's
not sure that's
cleaning the windows right now.
It's like, ma'am, that's our friend Stevie. And we will thank you to address him by name.
I'm trying to think if I've ever heard any egregious mispronunciations of food in Southern California.
Can you burn a wedgie board?
A Luigi board? Luigi board? Luigi
What's
board?
a Luigi board?
Can
a
I
Ouija
buy
board.
my own wedgie board, or do I
it was a
have to
reference,
have one
Jonas.
made?
Oh.
Do I have to have one made by a witch or vegan?
I'm actually very disappointed that Stoker did not get the reference.
I didn't hear it. What'd you say?
It's okay. It was really dumb.
But dumb references are my favorites.
Jonas brought up Ouija board, so I was like, well, what's a Luigi board?
Oh no, I did get that. I was saying it like I said a bunch of stuff from that video. I freaking love that video.
It's really good.
It is good. I want more content like that in my internet. Jonas, get on it.
Okay. Here, I'm just gonna push the button. It makes it happen. I'm pushing a real button right now. I'm pushing it.
That button is
Yeah,
in
it's just
Jones.
like how it's the make content button, just like how digital artists just push the make art button.
Damn right.
I like the picture that Jones has a button under his table that says Jonas, and that's what he presses to make content.
You know,
You know, when people ask you for a new thing to do, and you press the make feature button.
Look, the button is literally your name on it.
And when Rick hits the right story button,
It's called the
every
RG.
word processor comes with those, right?
Yes.
you know, when ThinkGeek was still around, like before GameStop bought it, they had this thing called like the Doomsday button. It was like
Oh yeah.
You remember that? Like, it sat on your desk with a USB connection, and like you had to like turn a key, open the hatch, and then it's
Did you ever see their Annoyatron?
Oh yeah.
That's one of the most. For those who don't know, it was basically just like a little tiny hidden device that would just like make this
Like a
terribly
high-pitched
annoying high-pitched beeping sound or whine noise. But it would not do it according to like a regularly timed intervals. You could set it to like random intervals, and the idea was you hide it in your coworker's office or cubicle.
Oh no.
And like drive them insane looking for the source of the noise.
Yeah.
What good
Having a high
people that
pitched
would do
whine like
that.
that would be so annoying. You'd have to like hire a sommelier to help with that.
But there was a
Oh.
better one I liked even. There was one I liked much more than that. It was called the Eviltron. Because instead of making electronic high-pitched beeps, it would make creepy sounds. Like whispering voices. and like children laughing, like vaguely off in the distance.
Lord of mercy.
Yes, Lord have mercy, Stoker won't.
Rings around the rosy.
Yeah, that kind.
Pocket full of posies.
Oh man, I wanted one of those.
They had one.
Of course you did.
They had this thing. It was called like the Sonic hand grenade, where like it was. Oh, who does
Okay,
this one?
did we
There's a new
decide who this
character.
was?
No, we
Who-
have not talked to this character yet.
Who
Who
wants
is,
it?
oh,
Okay, the
you know
character
what?
is female and is either Indian or Irish, and I can't figure out which.
Wait, what?
You said they were Scottish last time.
Scottish, you're right,
You
sorry.
want? Okay, I should take it then.
Cian
Ready?
is a Scottish
by all
name,
means.
but they are an Indian animal, so I don't know which it's supposed to be.
They're a binturong, a bear cat.
Oh
Everything is
well.
cold here.
GC's
Even
a
the
salad
cold.
cat.
I've been accused of being Scottishly.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring out my Scottish accent.
Please.
And record player.
I have a lot of customers call me, they say I'm either Scottish or Irish, or Brazilian, or not Brazilian, New York. I never really try to be Scottish, but I have learned recently I do have some Scottish ancestry in me.
Nice.
I mean, that's like with the Newfoundland accent.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see, yeah.
Well,
We're down in
vaguely-
Maritime.
Yeah, it has a bit of vague Scottishness, but
Yeah.
I always pictured us down here as French, even
Down
though, of
here.
course, yeah, of course, I keep saying that.
Of course,
This is
there's only
cool.
one. There's only one bit of Scottish you ever need to know, or at least one thing you need to say in order to like get into the Scottish accent. You know what it is?
What's that?
Mr. Pajama wearing basket face, slipper wielding, Clyde Drake black, gather up the blood, blethering grummel, Jesse off looking, stoner, Nief Plukashan, milk drinking, soy face, shield plate, mim mud sniveling, one night hot and black, vil stutch a calibrate daddy.
Yeah, see here,
If
laddie,
you
I know.
did that from memory, I'm very impressed.
No, I was looking it up on the wiki.
Okay.
Oh.
I have
I
a feeling
have-
he'll eventually be able to do it from memory, though.
Eventually.
You know, it's funny because for the longest time, you know, like from the '80s to the 2010s, most of the Scottish accent I was exposed to was like Alan Young is Uncle
Scrooge, yeah.
Scrooge from the
Yes.
old DuckTales show, and then like after that, another major source of like Scottishness was David Tennant, giving interviews for me because I got because the 10th Doctor was about when I got into Doctor Who,
And then
his-
worlds collide.
and then he became Uncle Scrooge.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
You're right about that. Uncle Scrooge is where I pretty much grew up with Scottish accents from too.
Also, Craig Ferguson a little bit. Like when I watched the Late Late Show, he was.
But my
See, it's
stepdad
like-
showed me Captain Scotty, or not Captain Scotty, Engineer Scotty from Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, apparently James Doohan's Scottish accent was not very. It was kind of like a Hollywood kind of hodgepodge. It was not. I've seen like videos about this. About he sort of.
It's just future Scottish, okay?
It's future Scottish.
Phew.
Like I've seen videos that said that what's his name, the new Scotty,
You can't prove that Scots won't talk like that in like 2025 or whenever Star Trek takes place.
2 years from now, 3 years from now.
Yeah, we got a
Oh,
lot of work to
God.
do.
Jonas?
Goodness.
What? Oh,
It's
sorry.
your turn to
Hold
do
on.
the thing.
Radio. Were you able to fix the station?
Yep, it's back up and running.
Good. You're going above and beyond, which is a rare sight. Here, these should help you give your guests a place to watch their stories. Sit in a seat.
You can make movies now.
And a nice reprieve from their realities, because reality
I'm going back to
sucks.
bed.
Yeah. I was out by the dumpster. Haha, raccoon joke. I was out by the dumpster today, and
Just chilling.
yeah, I was in the dumpster. No, I was out by the dumpster and I saw like a whole ass plasma TV, just like a biggie, sitting leaning against the side of it, and I honestly thought about taking it and just seeing if I could, I'm assuming it was broken,
I
and
mean,
that's why
you
they
can't
put it-
assume that. It might not have been.
I honestly thought about nabbing
There's a
it.
50-50 chance it's either broken or like the air ducts are full of dust and it won't turn on because it's overheating instantly.
Yeah.
It's also possible it's haunted, so there's that as a possible incentive too.
No, what I was gonna say, the person I have the most, who's done the most impression on me of like what a Scottish accent should sound like is actually the Devil Man from TF2.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yes.
He's a shoot. Black Scottish Canadian.
I remember that. That's not the first time I've done the Scotsman insult on this stream.
Nice.
You need to just have that printed out on a business card.
What? Can do Scotsman insult or just the entire insult?
The entire insult.
But Miller,
And then
can you
give it to Patrick Bateman.
Oh,
Can
I
you
can.
name
I
the-
know how to memorize it. I need to make like a rosary, but with like the
God.
different words of the insult.
Oh my
be
god!
amazing?
Sorry, Jonas.
I was just saying, like, can you name that really long Welsh town that's like Langer playing?
No,
Well, then you're
The
fired.
that
Get out.
weatherman can.
that's Welsh. That's not Scottish.
Whatever,
That
same
ain't
thing.
the lands of me family.
Just pull up the weatherman guy who can do it.
The weatherman can.
What makes me a
Take
good
a
demo
long
man?
day.
If I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing with you, now would I?
God.
If I were a
5 stars.
If we played TF2, who would you want to be?
Medic.
Would what?
I mean, I main sniper, so that's an easy question for me.
that's
Nice.
how I lost my medical license.
I usually bounce between like Scout, NG, maybe Heavy.
I basically play the scout medic. I play
Okay.
spy for fun.
I do wish I was a little bit better at the game so I could actually pull off Fat Scout.
I mean, Fat Scout by definition is kind of bad.
Is TF2 free to play?
Yes.
Yes.
That's how they get you. It's free to play.
And then there's all the in-game crap. I know.
No, I was actually going to refer to like all of your time and life energy it takes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually, they don't have all that much. They have only loot boxes, and that's it.
Oops, all loot boxes.
Baronian Entity says never played but Spy. I hate playing Spy.
Spy is such a hard class to play. If you don't put
It
lot
takes
Oh,
a
good.
lot of effort to get into position in the first place.
Oh, but so
And if you
fun
can
when you
pull
it
off a chain kill, it's sweet. But that's so
Yes.
difficult.
Well, that's why they don't normally see them in competitive. But it's, I mean, not everybody spy checks. It's like how people don't look up.
I'd probably play sniper.
The way I
ready
see
for
it,
people to be mad at you.
Or
Not saying that should keep you from it. I'm just saying.
actually, I said scout and medic, or it's actually medic and engineer. Scout is one I choose when we got too many medics and engineers.
I don't know. Maybe pyro. Like if Game Ace was sniper,
Alright.
maybe it'd be pyro.
Well, get ready for people to be mad at you.
Okay, what's a class where they?
W plus M1.
Or
Well, let's
all
be
you can
honest
do
then.
is air blast.
People are gonna be mad at no matter what clash, but it's when you play well they get really mad at you.
Now, when you say people getting mad at me, do you mean like my fellow teammates or like
No.
everybody?
mean,
Everybody
like,
on planet Earth, as soon as
Oh.
you boot up the game, everyone's just like,
let me put it this way: if you're not playing the game to the Team Fortress 2 community adequate, they're going to be mad at you. Which it's depends on what people are doing in the game at the time, in my opinion.
Doodle says, I'm a pyro. Wait, are we talking about a game?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mostly joking, but at the same time, there's something about every class that somebody will find some reason to be upset about.
What?
Isn't that just the internet in general?
Yes.
Yes, but we're specifically talking about TF2 here, so.
Mhm. And the TF2 was like one of those games that came out at the dawn of time for the internet.
2007.
Wow, it's been
man.
that long.
Has it really? God, so what? 15,
Yep.
15 years? 15 years.
Yep.
I remember playing it originally on the orange box.
I
Yeah,
remember.
the orange box. Good times.
I remember playing it one that had 32, 64 player servers, and it was laggy and choppy.
And it's still the same today.
They've
Oh,
they've
it
ended
was-
they've ended development, right? They're not still adding content, right?
It's funny you say that. They had stopped for a while and they picked back up this summer.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
They have not added content, though, let's be real here. And
No.
who knows if they will actually live up to the promise of reinvigorating TF2.
Okay, but like I know it's the joke with Valve at this point, and everybody's made it. But like, I mean, why not just do TF3?
They're never making a 3. They're never making
They
a
will
3.
never,
They will
ever
never
make
make
a
it.
3.
They're
Because
allergic to threes, Stoker.
Yeah, they were so allergic to Left 4 Dead 3 that the entire team left, made their own studio, and then they made Left 4 Dead 3 on their own. It's called Back for Blood.
Yeah.
God.
And look how that turned out on launch. Mm.
they are supposed to be actually making Half-Life 3 now, though, aren't they?
I mean,
I don't know.
I'll see it when I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's pretty much my stance on companies that don't make games for ages. And
Because it's
they're
also
coming-
like, after Epistle 3, after that whole snafu, it's like, even if they do make it, will it
Will it blend?
Yes.
live up to Half-Life 2 or Half-Life 1 or whatever?
Probably not.
I
Right.
don't know. I mean, Half-Life
No.
Alyx was basically a kind of Half-Life 3.
See, the thing is,
Excuse
like,
me.
with like distant sequels or there's a long gap, the amount of time to build up hype becomes like so long that people like unimaginably build it up to be like impossibly good in their heads, and then nothing's it's gonna disappoint no matter what you do, which is probably why they just don't bother after a certain amount of time.
They're like, if this is not comparable to the Second Coming, miss me with this.
I mean, you joke, but like,
Do
you know.
I though?
I feel like that's what happens often with like distant sequels to movies, like it's been so long that people have these unimaginably high expectations.
Which of you two asked why they don't make a TF3?
Wasn't me.
I was the one who brought it up. Okay.
Well, okay. One. It would never live up to what TF2's been for the last 15 years. Two. Team Fortress 2 is still one of the biggest money makers for Steam because enough people play it and enough people still open chests.
And enough people do trades on it.
Well,
Steam always
that's
takes
true.
a cut when you do trades. There's always a transaction fee.
Like, not trades, you mean like on the Steam community market though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. TF2 is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Steam community market sales forces. But
Well.
yeah, they have technically not added any new quote-unquote content since 2017 with the Jungle Inferno update. Everything since that has been like semi-annual new cases full of community-made hats.
I want to do this sometime.
Do what?
TF2.
Yeah, I will literally play TF2 with you anytime you want.
Well, dip me in tartar sauce and call me a hush puppy.
Excuse me. What's the
Hey, Alan, I'm a
What's the-
hush puppy.
what's the maximum party number in that game?
Turnian says if your project time is comparable to the Second Coming, then you need a new project manager or project. Well, the other thing that plagues Valve's game development stuff is that they don't have projects. They don't have deadlines. They just basically they tell their devs, "Hey, work on whatever you want,
Yep, they
whenever
are
you want,
so
however much you want."
loosey-goosey over there. It's insane.
The only reason Alex was finished is because they said they had to actually crack down and be just like, "Look, we're making this headset. We need to sell it. We need a first-party title to like actually be able to sell this thing." So, chop chop. We're gonna make deadlines on this.
And everyone
Which
made the
is so
surprise
atypical
Pikachu
for them.
face. Everyone made the surprise Pikachu face.
Yeah.
Even Pikachu.
Especially Pikachu. He was like, I'm a
Yeah.
Nintendo property. Why am I even here?
Good question.
And then someone turned to him and was like, "You don't even exist in the real world." He's just like, "Ah!" And he fades away.
Just like slowly fading echo.
Turns to dust like the snap.
Pager. Obtain the pager, which allows you to manage your resort remotely across all areas.
Nice. I was
Oh my
wondering when you'd
God.
get that.
Cabins button in the menu bar. Access resort overview without having. Yes.
It's very handy.
It's the best.
Around.
You're the best.
No one's ever gonna
Hello.
keep it down.
Oh, whoa?
Why is it never we? You know, why do we? Why can't we?
Because
Wow,
that
wow.
is
Why we?
that's that,
Why is it not Dr. Why we?
Dr.
Dr.
Wiley?
Wiley.
What's this?
Every time
Oh
I
my
think of
God.
Dr. Wiley, I think of that very mildly edited panel scan from the Archie Comics Sonic and Mega Man crossover, where Dr. Wily says, "I let Sonic into my special zone," and Eggman just does a spit take.
What did it originally say on that?
I don't remember what the original thing is, but like, it's a very good Photoshop. It's one of those things where it's completely overtaken the original panel, like that panel of Moon Knight demanding Dracula give him his money back.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Oh, will you?
It'll be back.
He's already gone, isn't he?
Probably.
Optimizing fuel usage means nothing for Pon Voyage or for our visitors.
Did you say Pun Voyage?
Pon Voyage.
Pawn Voyage is the
I
name
see.
of the shark company.
Pawn shop, resort management, cruise ship owning company.
Right.
Right. Right.
One of those companies. Which are so
Right.
plentiful.
Mhm. At the very least, this one has a fun name. Usually they're called like, Embracer Group or P&G Holdings or some other kind of boring thing.
Yeah.
Right.
We prefer our monopolies to have cool names.
Yeah, like Disney.
I was literally thinking that. Oh, fug. Oh, fug.
Oh, fuck, man.
You know, I want to see a showdown of new meme versus old meme where we take "Oh fug, it's a googer" and pit it against "Jesus Christ, it's a lion, get in the car."
That come from?
You don't remember that one?
I remember the cougar one, and
You don't
Don't know
remember
the
the
other
lion one?
no.
Oh my gosh, that was like everywhere in the old days. Like my favorite version of that meme was the one that just took a screenshot of Aslan from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and the text on that one was "Jesus Christ is a lion, get in the car."
Ray says, "Oh, the ancient memes."
Do not speak to me of the old magic.
I was there when it was written. Wait, now we're just doing more Aslan quotes. God damn it.
Don't you mean Aslan, damn it?
Aslan it. I don't know.
My favorite thing about C.S. Lewis naming him Aslan is that Aslan just means lion in another language. I forget which one. Arabic, maybe? I don't
Yep.
remember.
Isn't that also what, like, I think Simba means, is lion?
Yeah, in, I believe, Swahili. So we've got two major figures in popular culture who are Lion the Lion.
I mean, we all know Simba is just a ripoff of Kimba.
I knew that was gonna come up.
Mm-hmm.
Frickin' Disney, man.
And Simba didn't even have a guy eat a gemstone to his death. Like, what the heck?
I guess Simba doesn't like rich food.
Please be aware that Bon Voyage will never protect agents from financial ruin. Special
You
trinket
fuck
that'll
up, you're
help
on
with
your
building
own.
Stuff. Sure. Uh,
Welcome back, Jonas.
Hi.
I want my Jonas back, Jonas back, Jonas back, Jonas back, Jonas back, Jonas back, Jonas. I want my...
Genie. Okay.
You missed
Hey,
us,
Dis.
Oh, hey, Dis.
Hola.
You missed us, Jonas, talking about how I wanted to see an old meme versus new meme battle between "Oh fug, it's a googer" versus "Jesus Christ, it's a lion, get in the car." And
Well,
GC revealed that he doesn't remember the lion meme.
I no,
That's
I don't
extremely
really have,
unfortunate.
I don't have any recollection of that one. Sorry.
I
I'm
heard
looking
what
up
you
right-
did there, Dis.
Oh,
I
think
heard
I
I'm
hear
with
it
you.
every day.
You're like, every day my suffering continues.
Did you start that, or did JJ start that?
That was started by Josie, who is one of the house pets
Pussycats?
moderators.
Oh, that too.
oh.
You say Josie, I think Pussycats.
That's
Of
fair.
course. That is
That's
very
where that
fair.
nickname came from, I think.
What?
Somebody changed Cougar West. She's blocking like all of us.
I heard
Right.
Googer.
Oh no!
I've
was
ruined the
funny.
word cougar for everyone, haven't I?
You know, I went on Urban Dictionary. Never mind.
Oh boy.
Never mind. I'm just not going to finish that thought.
That was a fraught beginning. Just by itself, that was fraught.
No, I was curious if Cougar had any other meanings.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Is
Oh.
it bad?
I'll just let you
Oh.
keep doing your thing, Stoker.
Oh.
I'll just let you keep doing your thing.
Arr.
Do your thing.
Uh-oh.
This sounds concerning. I'm
Oh, no,
going to
no.
have to do some research.
Please, by all means.
Yeah, this is not lessening my concern.
Conduct your own research.
And Boxer turns Rick back into a cougar.
Okay, I'm
And
moving.
reveals that Boxer has a favorite.
I mean, to be fair, kind of hot.
Oh my god, it's like Wabbit season, Cougar season.
Look, it's cat. I'm booping it.
Boop the cat.
Huh?
Cougar is pretty hot. I can't deny that.
God. You can have her.
Corgi's key smashing.
Women, I'll be honest, women that big intimidate me.
Really?
That's the fun part.
Rick's
Yeah.
like, listen. If she can't break me in half, what's even the point?
Yeah, for serious though.
I mean, there's
Oh,
plenty of points, but I mean, okay, whatever you
Oh,
like.
shoot, it's all about the snooze too.
hmm
Dang, nabbit, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that, Jonas?
She's a
I
fighter.
don't know, man.
Look, strong women are strong leaders and strong mates.
Tape measure.
You heard it here, folks.
Allows you to access building and crafting from anywhere.
Yay! So now you literally don't have to interact with anything besides shops. You just build from anywhere and
And the bus station.
do. Yeah, and the bus
Well,
station.
I seem to have lost track of the plot. I don't have any quests that get me back onto the plot.
You probably have to
Uh,
find the person that gives it to you.
Probably.
Yeah, I would
You have to
suggest.
do that multiple times in this game.
There we go. Made up for my last dumb move.
Guess I will talk to Jax again.
Oh, nice of you to drop by again. Good to see your tail hasn't fallen off yet.
It's holding on for dear life.
You mentioned you had a more nuanced reason for jeopardizing your posterior in this cold. Something pequeño. Something piquant.
I believe
you
it
said.
is. I believe it is piquant.
Okay,
Or it
something
might be piquant. I don't know. Fuck.
something piquant or piquant. You said.
Dusty, yeah! Friend asked me to go look for something unfamiliar to cook.
Unfamiliar to whom?
To my friend.
I'm not familiar with what your friend is not familiar with.
That word doesn't sound real to me anymore.
Which word? I'm not familiar with it.
I liked you more before the sense of humor came out swinging.
Yes, well, some things have a way of thawing out of you in the sauna. But I did say I could help with your tasty quest in exchange for our little mission. And I'm adamant that your friend hasn't cooked with one of these yet. Behold, the bitter lemon.
I prefer to eat the things that don't hurt my food hole.
On the contrary, anything that's worth the weight in salt needs a little contrast. All of this snow would be nothing but glacial misery if not for a little fire. I saved this lemon tree from the old greenhouse down the road. When chaos erupted in the valley, soft green life was not high on the list of protection against harm.
Fortunately, it was Chaos Zero and not Perfect Chaos.
Everything was pillaged or burnt. But this one sapling survived long enough to be evacuated. And in exchange for its life, it offered us its endurance. Which I now pass on to you and your friend. And if your friend would need some more zest in the future, tell them a hardened but comical character would be glad to offer it.
I'm not familiar with who you're talking about.
Ha ha, so there's a funny bone in there somewhere.
What are you talking about?
And you got the lemon.
Ray made a comment in the chat. How to approach women who is holding down back when she has both Fireball and Invincible Flash Kick.
See, I don't know my fighting games enough to know who he's talking about. I know he's talked about a fighting game character, but I don't know which one.
Yes.
Not Chun-Li.
Sorry, I missed that part. What fighting game?
I don't know.
Female character who
Nobody
has both
knows.
Fireball and an Invincible Flash Kick.
A fireball.
Chun-Li.
Is it Chun-Li? That counts as a fireball? Alright, fine.
Although
Yeah,
Cammy...
she does have. Cammy doesn't have a Fireball attack, does she? Unless they added
No,
it in one of the ones.
Oh,
No, actually, that's right. No, Cammy doesn't have a fireball. It's Chun-Li.
Okay. I wasn't sure if her punchy thing counts. Oh,
Okay, this was your character.
Oh, was it now? Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was taking over for you while you were gone a couple of streams.
Huh. See? I didn't get startled this time.
Hello!
Oh. Okay, maybe a little bit. You're back. Again. It's hard to get used to not being surprised by that. Did you find what you were looking for?
Did I ever? I even found what you were looking for.
Oh my, oh golly. That's the ripest lemon I've ever seen. How did you get it? These don't grow anywhere.
Oh, the
On
bear had
this
a few tricks
world.
up his, behind his, a big furry dog looking thing gave it to me. Said he procured it from a glacial greenhouse or something.
The Winterberry greenhouse. I thought it was gone.
Well, it's still there, kind of. More like a brown house now.
Mm, this is incredible. I didn't think you could grow things like this anywhere in the valley.
You still can't. Nothing growing in there but my hate for all things cold.
But we could if you fixed it, right? Like you did with the farmhouse.
I guess so.
Well, get on that, bitch. Yes, we could. If we have lemon seeds, who knows what else we could grow in there. Like pot. Oh goodness, this is exciting. Okay, alright. I'll need some things. I'll need some plants to get started.
Okay, so we're doing this.
And some chamomile. Yes. Hurry up.
oh,
Small succulent,
Sorry, she got a
leafy
little excited
contrast.
there at the end.
I'll start here again.
It's always better to have people visiting than not have people visiting.
Correct.
Even if they don't leave 5-star reviews, they're still giving you some money.
Yep. I very quickly realized that having a 5-star review means next to nothing.
Oh, if you need the 5-star reviews for the location, that's
Well, yes.
Curious what like a rustic 5-star ski lodge would be like. I guess they probably have ones like that.
See, I'm imagining the indoor one that's in Dubai.
No, the version of you mean the oh nice.
The indoor ski slope, where they just have a giant sloped building that is refrigerated. The entire thing is refrigerated.
Is it actual
freezing
snow?
point.
Or... Oh, okay, so it is snow. Okay.
I mean, yeah, to the
Hey,
point that
see.
you just take.
snow in the same way that a snow cone's made of snow.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. It needs to have like one of those alternate spellings, like when it's like fake meat, you know, instead of beef, it's like
So
beef.
what you say is it should be
Like snow.
SNAUX.
Snow. It's snow.
Go Tigers.
It's like regular snow, but vegan.
Vegan.
Vegan snow.
Thank God,
The
finally.
snow is all natural, free range, no antibiotics.
Snow that I can eat without slaughtering a snowman.
Oh, who says?
It's,
Oh, okay.
Race is plant-based SNEAUX. Schnox.
Nah.
And if you need a place to keep it, to store it so it won't get stolen, you put it in Fort Snox.
I was gonna say, when your friend says, hey, what kind of music you want to put on the car's radio, but you're really tired, you say, hand me the Schnox.
Okay, but, alright, you reminded me of something, kind of NSFW that's going around the internet right now and is destroying my entire universe.
Is this Twitch
let's
safe?
let's not on Twitch.
It's not that bad.
I'm still gonna veto it. I'd cast my vote.
You guys, what's everybody else vote?
I mean,
Go ahead.
you could post it on the Discord.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Alright, fine. I'll do that in a little bit.
I need leafy contrast plant, small succulent plant.
You need to go to the trash things. You need to buy them from Raccoon Guy.
Yes, they're
Okay.
decorations.
He has a name, and it's Jonas.
It's not Jonas. I can't remember his name.
Starts with a T.
Took.
It's-
Right. It's Nook. It's fake Nook.
Oliver Took.
It could also be, again, it could have been Phonus.
Phony Jonas?
That's when I'm just phoning it
That's
in.
an aloe, that's a succulent.
No, like phony
Oh,
Jonas.
Actually need
Oh.
small succulent. Oh,
Or FAUX. Onus.
Phonus.
leafy contrast.
That was how I thought of it.
Just throwing your trash on the ground right there, huh?
Yeah.
Just like a
Should be
cassette
putting it
call.
directly into my hands.
Did I ever tell y'all the story of
Nope.
the time? Okay.
Rude.
Go on, Jonas.
Nah, I was like 8 with my dad at one of the California national parks. Like I think it might have been Lassen, and I we were at one of the we were outside of one of the lodges, like one of the concession stand areas, like they're like food stands and stuff, and I noticed a oh, hang on,
Dialogue.
Stokes.
Duggar.
Oh, it's me again. Sorry. Did you find all the stuff for the greenhouse?
Yes, got all of it.
All right, these are good. I think there might be one more thing we need, but I think it'll be harder to get.
Area of the greenhouse and
And no, I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Bonus.
All right.
what are you saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I noticed. I noticed a piece of It was like a wrapper on the ground, and I picked it up. And there was a trash can probably about 3 or 4 feet from me. And I looked at the wrapper and picked it up, and for some reason I just decided to just drop it. Like I didn't feel like putting it in the trash can. And there was this guy, this huge guy, like a real just bubble-looking guy. With like a baseball cap, Ray-Bans, and like a big Santa beard, and like a kind of a slightly stained like tank top. And he looked at me at that moment as I did this, and he was like, "You picked that up and put it in the trash can, you twit."
Did you do it?
Yes, I did, because I was terrified. I thought he was gonna kick my ass if I didn't. Oh, good times. Thanks for subscribing, Simon.
Oh yeah.
No, that's
Thank you, Simon.
subscription.
Thank you for the 9 months. What's the sub baby gonna be called?
God.
It's gonna be called Googer.
Oh.
I would like to veto that name. I've cast my vote. How does everybody else like to?
No, you get 1 veto per stream.
My vote
Those are
is
the
No, I'm a
rules.
permanent member. I get to veto everything all the time.
Oh no! He's exercising
All right,
his
well,
American powers.
I veto your veto.
Oh yeah? I veto your veto.
Wait, which one of us?
Yours.
Okay, well,
Which one do you
I
bet?
veto your face.
Shit, he wins.
Is this like when you do jinxes and you're like presidential jinx, universal jinx?
Emperor jinx. Oh yeah, Emperor for life jinx. Julius Caesar jinx.
Emperor
City
God
jinx.
Jinx.
God Emperor of Dune jinx.
Hi,
Ozymandias Jinx literally lasts forever.
Oh.
Well, Pixie and Dixie and Mr. Jinx.
Oh boy, I remember watching that cartoon on Boomerang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for the deep Hanna-Barbera cuts now. He hates Mises to pieces.
Yeah, the Mises.
Bag of seeds. Didn't I have a bag of seeds?
You?
Yes. Quest item. What's it doing there?
I think you picked it up long ago and you just you didn't do anything.
There are quest items that I don't know when or where I picked them up. They didn't come in handy for like way later.
No, yeah.
It's a special surprise that'll help us later.
Oh, Rich
Mickey Mouse Club or whatever.
Oh,
Hey, Gamey, did you see this?
Yep. Get your butt to
Oh,
work.
what is this?
It's a DLC, Survivors of the Void.
Survivors
Yeah,
of
the
Void.
Risk of Rain 2 DLC is on sale.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got it when it came out.
Do we all have to have it to do it?
No, we've been
Only if
we've
you
been
want to
doing it.
pick up the character.
Get beans and garlic.
It's okay. Yeah, like Miller said, the character you'd have to have it But like all those items, like the
Peppers?
void items and stuff, those
Can't take
carry over through Miller, who I guess has been hosting the games and owns the DLC.
Um,
of the box.
Shove it in. Don't
Do
take
it.
that out of context.
Too late. I'm already putting it on the billboard.
God damn it.
I'm putting it on the internet.
I'm
No,
putting it
not
on
there.
I'm putting it on Craigslist.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Hey, I own the copyright to that. You can't sell that.
You own the copyright to Craigslist?
No, to my voice, my words. You can't sell my voiceover on Craigslist without my permission. How dare you?
I like the indignance in your tone. You know, I thought about putting the suppository pic on Twitter, but then I realized that like people would it would be mean because then everyone would be like, "Hey, Miller suppository," you know. And I can't be that much of a jerk. Well, I can. But...
I was gonna say, like,
you
since
definitely
when?
can.
I was gonna be like, since when?
The difference is I'm not as good of a friend of Jonas as you are, Stoker, so he can't be as mean to me. He thinks he'll actually hurt my feelings.
Oh my god.
I love that you're just complete, Jonas. The entire time you're saying that, you're clipping out. We just
Oh,
heard you go.
It's true.
god damn it. Oh, Stokes.
Okay.
Here I come. Don't you worry, none. Were you able to repair it?
Tell me.
Yes, it's ready. There are all sorts of seeds, beans, beets, bell peppers, lemons, carrots.
That is amazing. Oh my golly, peppers, beans. This is such a dream come true, Hank.
Right place at the right time is all.
Don't sell yourself short, big guy. Do you know how much cooking we can do with all of this?
Oh,
Seriously, do
of the
you?
cook-
Because I don't. All right, you have some work to do. You're gonna need new equipment, and I'm gonna find some more of the captain's recipes. Thank you, Hank. Hank you.
Thank you, Hank.
Thanks.
Hank you, thank. You're breathing new life into the valley, and I'm, judging by this blush, starting to develop a thing for you.
Well, look at him.
Recipes. Boy, delicious new life.
I mean, what's
I
not to
should
like
really
about
it?
stop
Possibly
getting
buy.
scared so easily.
What's not to like about Hank? Some
Okay,
people
gotta
really go with that body
buy-
type.
10 zillion recipe. Hash brown, pepper pasta.
So, real talk. Does Hank count as a himbo?
Absolutely.
Page, micro baked apple.
Okay.
Corn, chips, chili mac. Spelled incorrectly. That's not how you spell chili mac.
It is not, unless it's cold,
Unless it's
very
cold.
cold macaroni.
which would be disgusting.
Are you
Is
sure?
any kind
Grilled
of cold
garlic bread,
pasta
that
is
sounds
awful.
delicious right now.
Like, don't
Yeah.
talk to me about your macaroni salad. I don't want to hear about it.
I definitely told the Peachy Mac story, right, Stoker? I must have told the Peachy Mac story at some point.
Go ahead and tell it again, Jonas.
Really?
Do
No,
it.
I'm sure. Audience, have I told the Peachy Mac story?
There's someone present who hasn't heard it. There's always someone present who hasn't heard it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but my mind is often like a sieve.
As in, it receives, and then it's gone.
All right. Well, okay. Basically, this was like decades ago at this point. I was living with Dad, and he lived on this giant hill that I hated hiking up, and like on days when he didn't mark it, we'd have like I would be like scrounging up oddball stuff in the garage to combine and eat. And one
Yeah,
time,
like a carburetor and a gas can.
oh yeah, all these junkyard parts.
Wow,
and,
Jonas,
rusty.
you really are a raccoon, aren't you?
But yeah, one time, he had like a box of Easy Mac, and I was like, I really wanted some Easy Mac, and there wasn't any milk or anything. There wasn't even any cheese. There wasn't anything
This is starting to
cheese-like.
sound familiar.
So I poked around the fridge and found like peach flavored yogurt. And I don't mean like it's peach flavored. I mean like there's like peach flavored yogurt, and then there's like a whole cache of peachy junk on the bottom of the cup. Like that kind.
Yeah, like fruit on the bottom.
And I kind of sat there looking at it, and I thought, well, you know what? You can combine cottage cheese and fruit. How's this really any different?
Slowly talking yourself into the worst decision.
Yeah. I thought, okay, maybe I'll just wait. Dad really sleeps in. Like, he really sleeps in.
Like
so
me.
I thought, well, maybe I'll just wait for him, and then I think, okay, you know what? He's not going to be up before noon. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to make this work. I will make it work. It didn't work. Because Easy Mac is like.
How did he react to discovering what you'd done?
Oh, it was gone by the time he got up.
You ate it anyway?
No, I mean I chucked it. Well, I ate a little bit. I tried to do it, and then I chucked it. I couldn't do it. It was so grotesque. It was like synthetic.
So did
cheddar.
you just never tell him of your sin?
No, I didn't know.
Until now, because he's watching the stream.
We brought him in all the way live from. Yeah. But yeah, it was Easy Mac. And now you know.
And knowing is half the blue.
Remember, kids, never mix peachy yogurt and Easy Mac. Okay, I'm just Jonas tips.
Or ketchup and burritos.
No, that's different.
Oh God, no! Ugh.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Jonas, did you make a
Using
horrible,
tortilla
horrible
chips and
decision?
ketchup.
I've done that a couple times.
You cannot see.
Okay, but come on, it's all just arbitrary anyway. What?
No. These were set down by God, okay? These rules on the 8th day of creation. God was like, and before I even make the rest of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not put ketchup on burritos. That's weird and gross.
Oh, okay. Because I missed that in Bible school.
Yes, you did. It's in the director's cut. It's in, like, the director's cut of The Prince of Egypt. There's a whole musical number about it.
He put ketchup on burritos and it was an abomination. I don't know.
Wait, do all these need to be connected together in order to work together?
No, they just need to be in the same room.
Then why am I not? Oh, okay.
Scroll
I need to
down on the
scroll through.
methods.
Okay, I need to scroll through. Okay.
See, now you know that's the real reason God kicked Egypt's ass.
See, it
is
shouldn't
because-
matter though, because you have the autofill cards thing. It should just select everything. Yeah.
Are you right on the verge of suggesting that the Egyptians put ketchup on their burritos, Jonas?
Yes, on their ancient Egyptian burritos. They invented ketchup and burritos and then put them together, and God was like, stop!
He's like, 10 plagues for you.
Yeah. And Pharaoh's like, look, I'm doing it anyway! That's like...
Wow, it's amazing. You sound exactly like the Pharaoh.
No. The Pharaoh sounds like Voldemort.
Wow, it's amazing. You sound exactly like Voldemort. You know, I was ranting to a friend earlier today about how Voldemort is such an idiot in the Harry Potter franchise.
Yeah.
Like, my god, there's so many examples of him just being like, I forgot how everything works. Like, fuck's sake, man. Get your
No, you have to say
shit
it-
together.
you
You
have to
don't
say it
even
like
have
that.
a nose.
No, you have to say it like Ralph Fiennes. Like, I forgot how everything works.
You sound more like that ghost from Ghostbusters that kept talking about Winston Zedmore.
Oh God, that's right, the Sandman. Good night, Winston Zedmore. Okay.
Speaking of good night, how in the world is it almost midnight?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Time is bullshit.
Slice.
I feel like we've
I
barely been
petition to
doing
have
this.
time repealed.
We've been having too good a time, apparently.
I should start my own brand of frozen burrito and just have the ketchup inside it
Oh,
and just like enrage everyone.
You
Jonas.
would go bankrupt. Is that what you're looking
Jonas.
See, how do you know that? Though?
Why
What
would
if
you suggest that during a time when people keep talking about bringing guillotines back?
What if Middle America really loves it though? What if this is like the next thing?
Okay, but the thing that scares me about it is that's not impossible. But will it play in Peoria?
Oh,
Eventually, Jonas, you will pay for your crimes against humanity.
I'm just asking for it.
Geez, Jonas, I thought you were better than that.
God will get you for that, Jonas.
Yeah.
He's watching right now.
If not, I will.
God has raided the Twitch channel.
No, just La Kitty did. I'm the
Plot
law.
twist, it turns out that GC is God. Has
Dudes,
been
we're
the whole time.
actually across several time zones.
We are,
I'm,
it's true.
I'm in Pacific. Most of them are in Central, and GC's in like Atlantic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for GC, it's like, what, 2 hours in the future?
Yes. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning right here. And to be very honest, like I keep saying, I've always thought about going back to morning. I'm probably going to do that soon. But yeah, like the reason I did is because House Pet is always
Don't do
updated.
that, GC. Then we're gonna miss you.
I know. I don't want. I miss you guys too.
GC's like, I already miss you and I haven't done it yet.
I know exactly.
It's fine. We'll always have Paris.
You mean the bunny from,
Yeah,
from
the cute little
the
bunny.
gay fight club?
From the gay fight club.
As if there's any other kind of fight club, am I right?
I mean, they're the imaginary ones.
I think I mentioned this awesome. The other reason why I'm always going to bed at 2 o'clock is because everything, work, internet, like everything just converges right at this time, right now. So
Yeah.
it's a perfect time to go to bed at this point.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I think it's pretty much like that everybody in this day and age. Yeah, they want to
Made
go.
French Onion Soup for Wade. Who was playing Wade?
Ooh.
Oh,
I think that was me.
I think it was you.
yes.
Well, what was I doing for him? Like,
It was like a
some
working
kind of something. Is that some hot soup I smell on you?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, the stench, the marvelous stench. The sweet slimy funk of the onion convorting with the butter, infusing the grainy chunkiness of the bread, and smothered by all that scrumptious cheese.
Quite the vocabulary you sprung up out of nowhere. I didn't think you could make something sound so gross and delicious at the same time.
Sweet slime.
Sorry, that was my stomach speaking. I was starting to see the pearly corrugated metal gates.
Yeah, that's the cholesterol clogging up your arteries.
I didn't expect you to actually bring me back anything. Mister, this soup makes me feel all warm inside. And not just because it's burning my gullet. I don't know how I could ever thank you. Say, I don't know much about things, but I do know my way around garbage. Do you think your little business could use a little cleanup duty?
Unmatched enthusiasm, Wade offered Hank his garbage collection services. His speedy little feet were great for grabbing any litter left behind by lazy guests. In return, he would receive a fair wage and, perhaps for the first time, some honest recognition for his talent. Well, come to think of it, humans are a never-ending pit of waste. It does feel like I'm trying to use a mop on an ocean sometimes.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. I was born in a trash can. Listen, if you set me up a little base that I can work from, I can keep your operation clean as a whistle.
Ooh, crafting
one of
recipe
the
with
best-
dump cart.
One of the best items in the entire game.
Specialty is garbage. Learn the blueprint for Wade's dump cart, now crafted at any workbench. Place Wade's garbage station anywhere in a resort to unlock the services for the area. Okay. Oh, hey, I got all my 5-star reviews on Timber Crossing that I need.
Nice.
Right.
That should
Well
be.
done.
Is that the last one?
Yes.
I knew you had it in you.
I thought it was.
Yes.
And now you got a shirt. So now you
Can
can
you-
wear a shirt and a hat and no,
no
pants.
pants. Yes.
Finally!
There.
Yes!
Ah, that's much
Now, that
Oh
feels
my
so much
goodness.
more on brand for you.
It's like Rick saying, yes, the moment I've been waiting for.
better. It
Oh,
doesn't look like they don't like me without pants.
Oh.
What, really? Are you serious?
Yep.
They're repelled by... Okay.
Frickin' prudes.
Oh well.
They can just deal with my bear behind.
It was a bear scare over there. Okay. All right.
Anyway,
This was
we're done
good.
for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you
you.
once again for coming to join us on this adventure.
indeed.
It was our pleasure.
It
And
was your
And my pizza
pleasure
Mac.
to join us.
Just
Yeah,
Boxer
yeah,
and Ray
you're
are having
welcome.
a cougar mouse battle with my form.
Cougar,
like
cougar,
frickin'
cougar.
it's like frickin' Sleeping Beauty. Make it blue. Make it pink. Make it blue. Make it pink.
Mm. That's
All
actually all right, though. Have yourselves a good night.
We'll catch you next
Yeah,
time.
good night,
Have a
everybody.
good night, everybody.
We'll do
Good night,
this again the
everyone.
next time that we do this.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Well,